Appreciate it. Sorry about that.
Go ahead, Brian.
Yeah, hey, Eric. Just wanted to follow up on something I asked you after the game the other day. Just your scoring lately, just kind of taking what people are kind of giving you, trying to be more aggressive. Just what's all kind of gone into the last two games for you here.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a little bit of everything. Uh, I mean, us, me wanting to give us a better chance of winning. And, I mean, when it comes down to it, I mean, I love playing defense and stuff like that, but you got to score more than the other team. And sometimes we go through, scoring struggles. We won't score for a couple possessions, but I just try to be, kind of bring a stop to that.
Just kind of the importance of being aggressive, especially changing ends. So you guys have had a lot of success offensively when the guards have been particularly aggressive moving the ball up the floor. That's a priority for you, I'd imagine.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, just, all aspects. They want us to push the ball more, want us to be more aggressive in transition. And, I mean, that's the time I try and use to, pick my spots. And, kind of like last game, I don't think we had a three the whole game. I mean, I had a chance, and I was just like, let's just shoot this one and see if it goes in.
Are people guarding you differently now than they were before because perhaps Travion's drawn so much attention lately or anything like that? Or?
Yeah, but I mean, it's always been like that. I mean, guys on our team, even like Sash, when he gets when Trey gets the extra attention, Sash gets open for shots and stuff like that. And he's, arguably the best shooter on our team. So, I mean, that happens for everybody. And thank you to Trey.
You do seem to have a little more kind of hop in your step offensively the last couple of games. Is that you rounding back into form after the knee thing early in the year at all? Is there anything to that?
I mean, yeah, I guess you could say that. I mean, like I said, I think a couple weeks ago, it was hard trying to come back from that and, find my place.
Yeah.
Back on the team, knowing I was a leader and on the defensive end and stuff like that. But, when stuff is rolling on offense, you kind of try to just find your way. And I think I'm kind of finding it.
Yeah. Did that kind of have any sort of lasting effect on you in any way? The way you played after you came back or anything?
I mean, not intentionally. Like there wasn't stuff I wouldn't do just to stay away from the knee or anything like that. But I mean, just as far as me being aggressive and being back in like physical plays and stuff like that, I think it's a complete turnaround from what it was.
Right. So you feel like you've had your legs under you on your threes all year, stuff like that?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, the shot, it felt good. But you have days where they don't go in. I feel like you shoot it well all week in practice or something like that, and then the game comes around. But I mean, I just try not to get discouraged. Still put the work in and try to be more aggressive.
Right. Hey, can you just kind of, from a player's perspective, tell me what it's like being in this Big Ten? I think there's something bouncing around today about by some measure, the Big Ten is like the best conference ever, according to Ken Palm or something like that. Can you just talk about or kind of tell us about what it's like as a player to be part of this league where, everybody is so good and it's so deep and so competitive?
Yeah. I mean, I think you pretty much said it, but I mean, I just emphasize it to our guys. Like, this is, you're part of like best conference in America, arguably. I mean, like you said, but I mean, I just try to say thank you for the opportunity. Just to get a chance to be a part of something like this and be a big part of a good team. And while we're in that conversation, we talk about some of the best teams in the Big Ten.
When you have a pretty young team and you expect everything to get better as it goes, that probably hastens development too, doesn't it? When every night is, tough.
Oh yeah, I mean for sure, but we got a good group of guys and everybody just continues to encourage everybody, and I think that's how I think we end up moving along and being as good as we are.
I don't know how much attention you pay to your record during the season, but do you ever kind of look at your record and say, hey, if we were in a different conference, it would be,
Yeah. I mean, I kind of did that. I think I did that. Thought about that yesterday. Uh, when you watch some other games and you watch other teams. I mean, not talking about any teams in particular, but you just kind of think how much different stuff is in our conference, and who you're playing every single night is somebody to be reckoned with.
Right. Nebraska seems to be playing a little bit better here the last couple of games. What are you seeing from them in terms of what kind of challenges they're going to present?
Say that again. I didn't hear you.
Nebraska's playing a little bit better lately. What have you seen from them in terms of what you have to worry about from a matchups perspective? What challenges they present, whatever else?
I mean, me in particular, I just think their team. I mean, obviously hasn't given up. I mean, I think it was that Penn State win was their first win in I think since like January, February, sometime last year.
Yeah.
And I mean, for them to keep fighting and stuff like that, I mean, that's tough. And you can never underestimate a team like that.
I assume you guard Banton. Have you ever guarded a 6'9" guard before?
I don't think we quite have our matchups. I think that's today we're doing that. But I mean, I watched film on both him and McGowan, which is probably the two people I would guard. But I mean, we'll do some different stuff and get some switches on different stuff. We'll end up pretty much guarding everybody. So, yeah.
I got you. Thanks, Eric.
Yep.
Mike, do you have anything for Eric?
I do. Thank you, Chris. Eric, just back to kind of playing in this tough conference. I mean, do you feel and do you see your team just kind of getting better every game? And does that show up on film, or kind of how do you evaluate that?
Yeah, I mean, we talk about it every day. We like I said, everybody's being encouraging. Especially we got a group of young guys, and we just try to let everybody know, when we're doing good stuff, like when we're doing the right thing, doing what we're supposed to be doing. And I think it's just going to end up to us keep getting better and better.
I want to follow up on a question I asked the other night too about Travion about it. There was a few weeks ago he said he felt like he was maturing, and are there examples that come to mind, whether it's on the basketball floor or off the floor, where you've seen that?
For Travion?
Yes, for Travion.
Yeah, for sure. Trying to think back to the exact game. I can't remember. You guys probably know. You probably saw it from up in the stands. Jaden I forgot what happened. Some play he hadn't passed it to Trey or something. And it was, kind of he just tried to let Trey know. Tried to let Jaden know that, that's not how we play. We play with each other. We're not going to win without each other. And, you got to trust him. He's an older guy, and he's our best player. So,
But how important is it to see that from Travion?
It's big, especially because, like I said, he's our best player, he's our best guy, he's our go-to. And so, for him to just step up like that in a time like that, I forgot what game it was, but it was a pretty important time. And, it was just big to see Trey do that.
All right. Thank you.
Dakota, Clinton, you guys got anything for Eric? All right, cool. Thank you, Eric.
Thanks, Eric.